Sa teachers po, we're also focusing on the teachers. There are two things that we want to do with the teachers. Naturally, we have to upskill and reskill our teachers because of they have to be equipped to teach our students with 21st century skills. So the plan is in our budget for next year, we are proposing for an 849 billion budget for next year that will include training programs for upskilling and reskilling our teachers. As regards STEM, we were in talks with the DICT during the interagency coordination meeting. They have plans of coming out with training programs specifically for teachers as to STEM, science, technology, engineering, math. So hopefully po, this will really come to fruition and we will be able to help them. Aside from that, I think the bulk of the work of teachers right now is they have to, after teaching for 6 hours, they have to do a lot of admin tasks. And that's really the focus of our Vice President and Secretary Sara Duterte. She wants to reduce, if not totally eliminate, yung admin tasks. The thinking there, the intention there, is to have our teachers refocus on teaching itself. The admin tasks, we can leave that to non-teaching staff. That at least that those are the two main plans for the teachers. We are looking to implement them immediately and of course as a long-term goal. Of course, now we are looking at ano ba yung mga admin tasks na ginagawa ng teachers na pwede na nating ipasa sa non-teaching staff para po makapagturo sila and focus on that. And then after teaching, at least doon po sila sa training programs natin on upskilling and reskilling.
Attorney po,
What about their salaries? I mean, I don't mean to be, of course, not to sound so mercenary or, money-oriented, but really, what about their salaries? Their salaries have been left behind. The police, the military, lahat yan, standardized na, upgrade na, but the teachers have been left behind. Okay. Are there any plans in terms of upgrading their salaries?
Yes, ma'am. Sa salary, I will be very straightforward. Yung sa salary po kasi, number one, we all know that the salaries of teachers will entail an act of Congress in terms of increasing them. I think we have to frame it that way para alam po ng public rin kung paano talaga tumataas ang salary teachers. It's an act of Congress kasi salary standardization law po tayo first for public school teachers. Now, secondly, there was a discussion between the Secretary of Education, our Vice President, Sara Duterte, with DOLE also as regards the salaries of teachers. The problem here is, to be honest, yung salaries ng teachers from 2019, meron po silang annual increase. In fact, there still will be another tranche come 2023. So their salaries, as compared to the private sector, medyo mataas na po talaga ang salary in teachers. And that's the truth.
Yes.
The problem here is if we continue with the increase of public teachers, the private sector will suffer. Now, most people say, why are we comparing them with the private sector? Because really, that's the most logical way of how you know that their salary scale is sufficient or not. If you're a lawyer, you compare yourself with the lawyers in the private sector. Same with teachers po. Yeah. The fear there is there will be an imbalance. If the salaries of the public school teachers are so high, the private school teachers might want to move into government or hindi na kaya tapatan ng private schools. But that's not to say that we are not heeding their calls. So we are now looking at non-wage, non-financial benefits that can help them.